We now want £16 million. John Hartson sends a transfer warning for Popular on loan star at Celtic FC. He also sends title warning shot to rivals. Welcome Celtic fans to this Morning Celtic FC news on the One Celtic Fans View YouTube channel. Celtic loan stars, Jota and Cameron Carter-Vickers, have been sensational for the club this season so far, and it does seem that the club are willing to plash the cash to bring them to paradise permanently. Now Jota, I know we have a deal in place that has a fee agreed in advance, but for Carter-Vickers, I was positive this was also the case, but it seems not according to John Hartson. Hartson was asked if the fee for the big American would be still £6 million and his reply shocked me, that won't even touch the sides. Bournemouth signed Jefferson Lerma a couple of seasons ago for £25 million, so even in the Championship clubs are paying £20 million for players. And it just blows everything else out of the water in terms of what clubs can play in. If Angie wants the player, and I think the player has been brilliant, he's been one of Celtic's best signings even though he is on loan from Spurs. Because what'll happen is, because he's had a good season, because Celtic having a good season, at the start of the season's campaign, he's like £6 million. £7 million. But on the back of his performances, clubs are not stupid. They'll go, by the way, Celtic really want him. Wolves really want him. We now want £16 million. And Celtic cannot do that. But what would I pay? For Carter-Vickers I would probably say about £10 million. Hartson was at pains to say that there wasn't a set fee clause already in the loan deal, so it could mean that with revelations that English clubs are keeping tabs on the stopper, Celtic may well be blown out the water with the kind of money that is on offer down south. Celtic have been relentless this season. 2 points dropped in their last 23 league games. The Hoops' charge to the top of the table has been remarkable considering where they had to start from when Ange Postecoglou first took over in June last year. There seems to be no letting up by the boys from Parkhead, and when it was suggested by Stephen Craigan that the league title will be decided by the 2 Glasgow derbies this season, former Celtic striker John Hartson fired a warning to our rivals. The Celtic fans' favourite said, "Well, what I would say to that is that Celtic are a different animal these days, this time around. You look at the way they play and look at the way that players are reacting. They've got to the top of the table, they've won the first trophy of the season. And whereas in the past, Celtic coming off 9 in a row by the way, but Celtic now, the way that they play. The goals they're scoring. On the front foot. They just look a different animal. The way they approach games and what they can do on the pitch with the players they've got." And he is 100% correct. Celtic are a different animal. They hunt in packs and attack in numbers in a way that has never been seen in Scottish football, and no one can match that domestically. With 8 games to go, the signs are positive that the Hoops have got the bottle for the run-in. Do our rivals? And on that note, have a great morning, Celtic fans.
Lit. Roll up to the party, roll up to